Joe Rogan once stated, "The key to self-improvement is reflection and self-analysis. If you're not doing that, you're not growing." Now, how controversial or intriguing is that? Over the years, Joe Rogan, the American podcaster, has become a household name. Known for his candid, often controversial remarks, he's a figure who isn't afraid to voice his thoughts, making him a magnet for both admiration and criticism. Rogan's words often spark debates, evoking a wide range of reactions. His straightforward, no-nonsense approach to discussing complex topics has earned him a massive following, while also raising eyebrows. Rogan's statements, whether you agree with them or not, are undeniably thought-provoking. They make you question, they make you think, and most importantly, they make you reflect. Take, for instance, his views on personal growth. Rogan firmly believes that self-improvement comes from within, from an ongoing process of reflection and self-analysis. To him, growth isn't possible without introspection. This belief, simple yet profound, has resonated with many. But it has also been met with skepticism by those who argue that external factors play a significant role in personal development. And then there are his thoughts on freedom of speech. Rogan is a staunch advocate for the right to express one's opinion without fear of censorship or repercussions. He's often quoted saying, "If you can't joke about the most horrendous things in the world, what's the point of jokes? What's the point of having freedom of speech if you can't say what you want to say?" But this uncompromising stance has drawn criticism from those who believe that there should be limits to what can be said in the public sphere. Whether it's his views on self-improvement, freedom of speech, or any other topic, Rogan's statements never fail to stir a conversation. His ability to voice his beliefs, no matter how controversial they may be, is what sets him apart. Indeed, Rogan is not just a man of words, but a man of many talents and roles. Just like the many hats he wears, his statements, too, carry multiple layers of meaning, making him an intriguing figure to delve into. Born on August 11, 1967, in Newark, New Jersey, Joseph James Rogan had an upbringing that was far from ordinary. His childhood was marked by a tumultuous family life, which saw him relocating multiple times. Despite these challenges, Joe found solace in humor and physical activities. His interest in martial arts developed when he was just 14 years old, sparking a passion that would shape his future in ways he could hardly have imagined. Rogan's education was as unconventional as his childhood. He attended Newton South High School in Massachusetts, where he developed a reputation as a bit of a class clown. But his affinity for humor was more than just a tool to navigate the social complexities of high school. It was a survival mechanism, a way to cope with the instability and uncertainty of his home life. After high school, Rogan enrolled at the University of Massachusetts, but he didn't stay long. He found the traditional path of education restrictive and unfulfilling, and he soon dropped out to pursue his dreams in a less conventional way. The world of martial arts beckoned, and Rogan answered the call. His early struggles were not in vain. They served as fuel, igniting a determination and resilience that would carry him through the challenges yet to come. His passion for martial arts led him to compete in taekwondo tournaments, where he secured several victories. These successes boosted his confidence and honed his discipline, skills that would later prove invaluable in his entertainment career. But it wasn't all about martial arts for young Rogan. He also had a burning desire to make people laugh. At the age of 21, he mustered the courage to perform his first stand-up comedy routine. The experience was electrifying, and he knew then that he had found his calling. He was not just a martial artist or a comedian, but a performer, an entertainer at heart. And thus, a young Rogan with a fire in his belly stepped into the world of entertainment. His journey was just beginning, but his early life had already laid the groundwork for the remarkable career that was to come. From martial arts instructor to stand-up comedian, Rogan's journey was anything but predictable. Joe Rogan, a name now synonymous with podcasting, didn't always have it easy. His initial foray into the world of entertainment was through stand-up comedy, a path he embarked on in the late 80s in the city of Boston. He was young, ambitious, and brimming with a unique comedic style that set him apart from the pack. It was a style that combined raw honesty with an uncanny ability to dissect complex ideas, all delivered with a wit that was as sharp as it was hilarious. Rogan's comedic talents didn't go unnoticed. In the mid-90s, he landed a gig as a host on the quirky television show News Radio. While the show was a departure from his stand-up roots, it offered Rogan a new platform to showcase his charisma and quick wit. Yet as his star was rising in the world of television, Rogan found himself drawn to another passion, the world of mixed martial arts. In the late 90s, Rogan joined the Ultimate Fighting Championship, or UFC, not as a fighter, but as a backstage and post-fight interviewer. His knowledge of the sport, combined with his unique commentary style, quickly made him a fan favorite. Rogan's influence in the UFC was undeniable. He was not only a commentator, he was the voice of the sport. His raw and insightful commentary brought a new dimension to the viewing experience, making the sport more accessible and engaging for fans worldwide. Rogan's journey from stand-up comedian to television host, and then to UFC commentator, was as unconventional as the man himself. Each step along the way, he brought his unique perspective and unfiltered honesty, challenging norms and pushing boundaries. Yet, even as he was making waves in the world of comedy and sports, Rogan was on the cusp of another breakthrough, one that would redefine his career and influence millions. But the world had yet to see the best of Joe Rogan. In 2009, Joe Rogan launched what would become one of the most popular podcasts in the world, the Joe Rogan Experience. At a time when podcasts were but a blip on the digital landscape, Rogan's venture into this new medium was seen as a bold move. Little did anyone know then that it would become a defining moment in the history of digital content. The Joe Rogan Experience began as a casual chat between friends, recorded in front of a webcam in Rogan's home. It was raw, unfiltered, and authentic. This authenticity is what drew listeners in. It was like being a fly on the wall, listening to fascinating conversations between Rogan and his guests. The podcast bloomed into an influential platform, hosting guests from a broad spectrum of fields. From Elon Musk to Neil deGrasse Tyson, from Bernie Sanders to Mike Tyson, the list is as diverse as it is illustrious. Each episode is a deep dive into the minds of these influential figures, providing listeners with unique insights and perspectives. Rogan's impact on pop culture is undeniable. His podcast has become a cornerstone of the digital age's cultural discourse. Phrases from his show have entered the cultural lexicon, and his interviews often make headlines. The podcast's reach extends beyond the digital world, influencing conversations at dinner tables, workplaces, and classrooms worldwide. The Joe Rogan Experience has also had a profound influence on the podcast industry. It has set a new standard for what a podcast can be, pushing the boundaries of the medium. Rogan's success has inspired a new generation of podcasters to follow in his footsteps, leading to a boom in the industry. The podcast's popularity also brought controversy, but Rogan's commitment to free speech and open dialogue has remained unwavering. He has used his platform to explore a wide range of ideas, even those considered taboo or controversial, fostering a culture of open discussion. Rogan, with his podcast, has indeed revolutionized the way we consume content. Joe Rogan, a stand-up comedian, UFC commentator, podcast host, and more. A man of many hats, indeed. In the vast landscape of contemporary media, few figures are as versatile and influential as Joe Rogan. His multifaceted career path has seen him wear several hats, each with its own unique flair and impact. From the comedy clubs to the UFC octagon, from television screens to podcast studios, Rogan has left an indelible mark in every arena he's ventured into. As a stand-up comedian, Joe Rogan's candid, no-holds-barred comedic style has resonated with audiences globally. His ability to turn everyday observations into hilarious punchlines is a testament to his wit and creativity. In the realm of sports, Rogan's voice has become synonymous with the Ultimate Fighting Championship. His insightful commentary and passion for the sport have enriched the viewing experience for millions of UFC fans worldwide. But perhaps it's in the world of podcasting that Rogan has made his most profound impact. His podcast, The Joe Rogan Experience, has become a cultural phenomenon. With a wide range of guests and an even wider range of topics, Rogan continues to push the boundaries of traditional media. His conversations are unfiltered, thought-provoking, and often controversial, reflecting his commitment to free speech and open dialogue. Yet beyond his professional achievements, Rogan is also a committed family man, a fitness enthusiast, and an advocate for mental health. His personal journey through life, filled with its own ups and downs, has shaped his perspective and fueled his drive to keep exploring, keep questioning, and keep pushing the envelope. In a world that often seeks to put people into neat, tidy boxes, Joe Rogan defies categorization. He is a testament to the power of authenticity, the value of versatility, and the impact of a relentless pursuit of one's passions. Joe Rogan, the man, the myth, the legend, continues to inspire and provoke thought, one podcast at a time.